2021, that was the best physique I've ever had. I'm talking about I really worked really hard to obtain that physique. My diet was pretty strict. My calories was pretty low. And when I do eat, it was high protein, but I did control my carbs. At the end of the day, let's just say I was miserable. But one thing that I had in mind was it was this look that I wanted to achieve. And I was gonna do whatever it takes to get there. And that's the thing about it. When you decide you want to cut and get into the best shape of your life, the biggest drawback is how you feel on the inside. Even though I looked great and fantastic, in the inside, I was miserable. I was miserable on the inside, and my environment has became toxic environment as well. The people around me kept draining my soul. And because of that, mentally, I was going through a spiral. I pretty much lost my spirit. The whole entire year of 2022, that's when I decided, you know what, I want a dirty bulk. Not because that, I just want to build more muscle, this and that. I want to get strong as hell because I was depressed. I was emotionally eating. I got tired of being so strict on my diet. Even though I looked great, I felt miserable. I was depressed. I was angry. But when I eat, I low-key feel better. Like, that's what you see those people in my 600-pound life and how they feel. When they eat, it's like almost like a temporary escape. When you eat some good ass food, it does something to you, dopamine. It goes at an all-time high. So I'm sitting here eating all this food and getting super duper strong and I'm hitting these numbers. And I was at my all-time strongest. I felt great, way more energized, so much more stronger, but yet it came at a huge sacrifice to my physique, and it showed. Man, your boy got fat as hell at 233 pounds. And trust and believe, people let me know. People truly let me know. Hey, bro, you fat as hell, bro. And they let me know. Let me emphasize that. Because trust and believe, man. If you was once in shape and you decide to do a dirty bulk, you gain weight, and people will notice and let you know. But see, they don't know the behind the scenes of what you truly do. Even though I was at my all-time strongest, it didn't really show in my physique. But in my heart, I'm a bodybuilder, and I want to change. So here I am at 233 pounds. Let's go on a cut. This whole entire year of 2023, I decided I finally want to cut, but I don't want to go through no crazy diets or nothing. It's so simple. My diet is just high protein carbs. It's the type of food that you put in your system, that's what counts. If you want to go ahead and eat fast food for 2,000 calories, sure, it might get the job done, but you yourself is not going to feel great. If you eat fresh foods and vegetables, fresh meat, anything that's fresh, home cooked, things of that nature is so much more beneficial for you. But as long as your portions is controlled, you controlling your calories, that is what truly matters. If you want to look good, lose weight, you have to control your calories. Caloric deficit over anything. And that's exactly what I did. I controlled my calories and I just continued going to the gym and giving it my 110% effort. My exercise selection is pretty simple. I find whatever compound exercise that I want to do, if it's deadlifting, squatting, pull-ups, you name it, is whatever certain lift that I want to choose. Get extremely good at it and just do accessory work and get tired. Tire myself out. The key is I go into the gym, tire myself out, and rinse and repeat. The key is you have to be consistent. I decided, you know what? I'm going to do this exercise for, let's say, 3 weeks, a month, a few months, to the point where my body responds and it will show. And trust and believe, especially calisthenics, I was spamming pull-ups. I spammed dips. I got better at the bench. I got better at deadlifting, Romanian deadlifts, squatting till I can't squat no more. I did everything in my power to train as hard as I can to lose that weight. And I realized, man, losing the weight is so hard. Losing weight is definitely challenging. And after losing 40 pounds, I realized something. Man, bulking is such a waste of time. If you want to get stronger as a natural lifter, that's the only time I can see bulking being a necessary thing to do. But if you want to gain muscle, do not dirty bulk. Do not do that. If you're going to bulk, increase your calories the right way by introducing better foods. Just eat more quality foods. Don't go straight into eating cookies, Mountain Dew, McDonald's and Burger King and Arby's, getting that 2 for $6, bruh, fat ass boy. Because that's just an excuse. Because at the end of the day, that's going to lead you down a downward spiral. And your physique, your performance in the gym might not equal anything. It's going to go lower. It's going to not be optimal. You're going to feel like trash. I really regret bulking. Instead, you increase your calories by introducing better foods for yourself and just train hard. Get really good at the barbell, the dumbbell exercises. That's really going to put the emphasis on work. It's the amount of effort that you put in that's going to get you the results that you need. But you have to train hard. You have to be disciplined. You have to sit there and be consistent. Once you have the plan, you have to be consistent. But most importantly is how you feel mentally. A lot of people, they start their journeys and quit. Start their journeys and quit. Start their journeys and quit. Why is that? It's because it's hard. It's a lifestyle change. You're going from normal living to introducing some work. And it's really grueling. You know, you're still trying to get used to the ropes. And yet you're still not 100% motivated because it's such a challenging work and you're not really seeing the results. Well, here's the thing. Always ask yourself, why did you get a gym membership? Why did you decide you want to start playing sports and things like that? Listen, you have to want it. Do you truly want it or not? Whenever you quit going to the gym or you're not giving it your best effort in your sport, do you really want it? That's what will keep you motivated. For me, I really want that body. That's why I stayed and consistently grind my ass off to truly transform my body. And that's how I finally cut down 40 pounds. But cutting is very difficult to do versus bulking. Bulking is pretty easy. All you gotta do is smack your face with some food, get some good amount of calories, go to the gym and lift some heavy ass weight. Sure, you would gain some size, but you're gonna gain fat at the same time. You have to understand that. You're gonna get fat by bulking. Now cutting, you're gonna look so good. You're gonna look great. But it's the energy levels. It's because of how strict your diet is. Yes, your diet has to be on point. But it ain't gotta be no crazy diet, but it's the amount of food that you eat. It truly matters. It's not this, listen, it's the amount of calories you put in your body. If you eat less than 2,000 calories, you go ahead and work out as hard as you can. Trust and believe, you're gonna see some results. And then you start to slowly lower and lower and lower. And that's how you get down to those levels, those single-digit body fat. That's how you'll really show off your physique. But at what cost? Your mental state. How the way you feel, the energy. I lost a lot of strength. Trust and believe, I got weaker over time. But in calisthenics, I ain't gonna lie, I'm thriving. That's because my body weight is starting to get lower and lower, so calisthenics is going to start becoming easier and easier. But I do the best of both trades. And it's all about how the way I train. I train with full-on intensity. My environment is pretty intense. But see, when you cut in, you start to feel the difference. You're not as strong, not as energized, but you look great. When you bulk in, you know what I'm saying, you feel great, you feel strong, but your physique, oh man, they don't even tell that you lift. It's crazy, ain't it? You just gotta be in the middle, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be an average Joe that just goes in the gym, just don't overeat, but just keep on lifting like a G. That's all you gotta do. But see, for everybody, you have to be consistent. Once you have that goal in mind, you take action right then and there. Then you consistently taking action to best improve your own life. Once you set that goal, take action and be consistent. And that goes with anything. But bulk the right way if you ever decide to do so. Cut the right weight if you ever decide to do so. A well-balanced diet, train good enough, and be consistent. And that's how you're going to see your body and your goals be achieved. Believe in yourself. And that's the very, very most important thing. You have to believe in yourself once you start this journey. At the end of the day, it's a lonely sport. This is for you. Nobody's going to be on your side trying to keep motivating. You have to consistently motivate yourself. And that's how you're going to win. And that's how you're going to win. And that's how you're going to win.